What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another badge test. Today we'll talk about Fancy Footwork badge. This badge is a really popular one, so there are lots of different opinions about this one from other players. So I'll give my take on this video. So with this one, we answer a lot of things like, does it boost your layup or dunk as well, or just the gather? How it really activates, what badges complement this badge, and some other small details. And at the end of the video, I'll give you some recommendation on how much upgrade you need to put in your build. So without further interruption, let's get into it. Let's start first with the badge description. Players get past defenders more efficiently when performing Euro, Cradle, Hop Step, Spin, and Half Spin gathers. Now, there's a misconception here for some players. They said that it boosts the layup and gather all together, but I believe it's only the gather. It just happens that, of course, if you blow past your defender on your gather, then you'll have better success on your finish. But the badge doesn't really boost the layup or dunk itself. The one that will boost the layup or dunk will be Acrobat badge or Contact Finisher, and some other influence with other badges and dunk layup packages. Even in Mike Wang's statement, he said Fancy Footwork helps you to get past defenders with advanced gathers on the floor, and Acrobat is there to help you finish at the rim. So basically, for layups, it will be Acrobat that will help you finish, and for dunks, it will be Contact Finisher. But of course, there will be some minor influence by some other badges like Slither Finisher and Giant Slayer, and others. Now that we know that it's the gather that Fancy Footwork will boost, now the question is, how will it boost it? So I did this test. I tried it without the opponent, and it doesn't make any difference. As you can see here, I tried it without the badge and with Hall of Fame badge, and there is no difference at all. The length and the displacement of the move are just the same. So what the badge does is, it gives the opponent this kind of animation to freeze them. Then that's the only time the badge will activate. As you can see here, without the defender in front of you, it won't activate. But here, defender was in front of me, it gives the badge the chance to activate, giving that little freezing animation. So here's another one. So that animation there will be more than enough to give you a good look. And if it's a dunk with contact, it will activate Contact Finisher. Here's another play. The moment it gives you that animation and you have Contact Finisher, especially in Hall of Fame, it's gonna be over. My player just doesn't care anymore. He'll just yoke it, Alex Caruso style. Another one, this one is a huge travel, but in 2K's perspective, it's gonna be okay. So you got these 2 steps for the hop, plus another 2 mini steps, plus another 2 steps. So for 2K, 6 steps won't be a travel. Here's another thing. If you do Euro or Hop Step, and there was no animation triggered on the defender part, then badge won't activate. But of course, some other badges will kick in like in this play. Even if it's a good Hop Step, it won't trigger the badge. But Acrobat will be there to boost my layup. And by the way, if you're liking the video so far, please do me a favor by liking the video and subscribe to tune in for upcoming videos. And if you have any reaction or opinion about the video, please leave it in the comment section below. Now, going back, to justify it more that it only concerns the gather, I got this clip. Now I did my hop step, and I gave my defender that animation, and it triggered the badge, even without the shot. So in summary, based on my testings and experience, it only boosts the gather. And if there's no defender, it won't trigger the badge. What it only does is, it gives you a better chance to trigger an animation on your defender, and gives you advanced gather together with that animation. Without the defender engaging it, it will be a normal hop step only. And about the badge upgrade, I tried it with bronze, and the duration and effect of the animation, it's pretty much the same as Hall of Fame. I think the difference between badge upgrades is the frequency of activation. Now for the next part, what are some badges that are good to complement with Fancy Footwork? Of course, top on the list will be Slither Finisher and Contact Finisher. If you want to learn more about their synergy together, just click the link at the top of your screen. Another one will be Acrobat. As I mentioned earlier, it will boost your layup success. Last one, Bailout. You probably didn't expect it, but this one really helps. When you do hop steps, there are some cases that you'll end up on a bad position. And the best way to do is just to pass the ball, so you'll use Bailout in these cases. In my case, bronze probably will be fine. Of course, there will be some other badges that will work with Fancy Footwork, but these are my top 4. Now for the last part, the badge recommendation. If you're not doing any hop steps, no matter if you're a pure slash, you don't need this badge. It'll be useless. But if you do hop steps and you're a part slash or pure slash, I recommend to put it in the Hall of Fame together with Slithery and Contact Finisher. On my case, it's like 6 out of 10 shots will be hop steps, so it's handy. And on park modes, I probably trigger it usually 2 to 3 times a game, then it's automatic bucket if it did activate. Now, if you have low badge upgrade and you do hop steps, make sure to focus more on Contact and Slither Finisher and Acrobat before you invest in Fancy Footwork. And I don't recommend to do much of hop steps if you have low finishing rating or badges. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, please click that thumbs up button, and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other tutorials, and subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones, and happy gaming, guys!